Yo, hey guys, Bweeks here, back in another video. Going to be continuing our new profile series. So today we're going to play one of our lower NG characters. I think I'm going to play the Ranger today. Had some thoughts about the Witch Hunter, maybe the Wizard, but I think I'm just feeling a Ranger run today. We can kind of see where all of our people are at. We're NG 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, and 10. So trying to get everyone to that 10ish range, maybe a little lower, just to basically show you guys from the very beginning to where you would have all the achievements, and we'll kind of figure out what we're going to do from there. But anyway, let's play some Ranger today, and I think I'm just going to go normal primary build: Divine Hammer, Path of Defender, Symbol of Essence, and Blessing of Mind, Bogarth, Kyra. Switch out the Darien. And for starting items, I think I'm going to be going Lucky Hat Heartseeker. I shouldn't have to worry as much about magic resist since I'm on a range character versus like Gladiator or Thief or Paladin. So Callus, Kyra, Bogarth, we stay in combo longer and we deal that extra magic damage. Our primary attack attacks faster. We're mainly going to be using primary, and then we have Callus, which is just some free block, and it gives us a little bit of armor, but it's only level 1. So when we actually go and look at it, or sorry, it gives us a little attack power, but when we go and look at it, it gives us 7 attack power. So not really a big deal. I am mainly using it for the block. You could use something else if you wanted. If you wanted to use something to deal a little more damage, but really just going to depend what statues you have and what levels they are. But anyway, we're going to roll the shop until we find something that sounds good. It's basically going to consist of Heartseeker and or Lucky Hat and then some other decent items. There could be some situation where like Assassin's Dagger plus a different blue item would be good, but until that comes up, we're just going to keep rolling until we find something cool. So there's Amulet of Kings. I don't think I need that. Staff Lottle Casting. No. Haven't seen either of the items yet. Amulet of Vengeance, Amulet of Kings, Curios, Duelist, Seal, Scepter, Stormcaller, Armor, Amulet, Spreading Corruption, Scepter, Flamewalker, Shieldbreaker, Seal. Where are the other items? Where's Heartseeker and Lucky Hat? We could have gone with Judgment. Hello? Hello, RNG? Please? These items got removed from the game and nobody told me. Too strong? I just don't want to roll over it. That was like Spreading Corruption 3 times in a row. I think my character might be bugged. What do you guys think? Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Alright, so we got the Heartseeker. That was just some crazy RNG. Heartseeker plus Claymore. Claymore is a pretty good item. Oh, we also have the Slippery Cloak, so we get some evasion. These are very good starting items. We also got some pamphlets, so an extra 5 damage. It's kind of whatever, but, it's something. We get 15 of each key. That has been working just really well for me, so I'm just going to continue that. And craft my second item, grab my drinks, and it'll be time to roll out. Oh, we don't have this attuned. I must have been doing Amulet. No. So I have Heartseeker attuned. Assassin's Dagger. Nice. Okay, got some crit items. Got some luck with the Lucky Horseshoe. Got some evasion. Anything else good? Blackjack. Nice. Gladiator's Net, I approve. Lucky Charm, nice. Pot Helm, Sandals of Swiftness, Slippery Cloak, and that's it. Okay, so we got some pretty nice attunements. Crit, Luck, Evasion, Block. As for drinks, we're gonna go Fanatic Eruption, get that combo. Gonna go Incendiary Demise for the extra damage on primary. Gonna go Wicked Sickness for the extra damage in combo. Also going Overflowing Physique for the extra HP. And then Crazy Eye for the extra crit. So with Heartseeker being attuned, that extra crit and all that, we are up to 47.2% with 5 instances of crit, and our crit bonus is 560, so we're going to be seeing some pretty nice crits here. Anyway, let's get this started. We are on NG+4, so let's make sure on 4. We are starting with -45 armor and -44 magic resist. Again, we haven't done any like Moon Temple or Arena on these other characters besides the Paladin. We've only done it on him so far. At some point we might do them on these characters, but I don't think you need to, so I just kind of haven't. But it would make things easier. So it looks like being in combo is, kind of a struggle right now, but that kind of makes sense. I just need to increase my luck or my crit a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Vigorous regeneration. I feel like when I'm not in combo, I'm just very slow in all aspects. Damage and movement speed. So we're gonna try to go a little faster because, I mean, it is the Ranger. The Ranger is one of the faster classes in the game, at least at this point, where everything kind of dies very quickly with the right setup. Took a little bit to get into combo, and you can see how that kind of is. Oh, a diamond. No. We don't want diamonds. We want actual items. Okay. Let's keep this pain train rolling. Another diamond. No. Curse of the diamonds. Oh, we got poison. That's lame. Protective powers. Nice. We'll have that for the boss, so that'll be sweet. I see the exit is down south, so I'm going to try to systematically go everywhere else and come back to that. So I know I don't need to go down. Just go over here. Hunter's knife. Alright. Getting some items. And we have a imp somewhere. Probably back towards the beginning. Alright, let's see if we can find him real quick. Or if we've waited too long. Actually, he might be like up here somewhere. Yeah, he is. Okay, give me some keys. That did not matter. Give me a silver key. And a gold key? Maybe give me a bronze, but I've already used a couple. Another diamond, the triple diamond, dude. That's -3 items that we could have had. -3 items that we could have had. Alright, I know the shop is up north, so I'm going to be making my way back up there. I just saw the exit. So I'm basically going away from that because I know that, gonna go towards it in a moment. So pod helm for more block, so it'll bring us up to 40% block. I'm gonna take the great helm for that extra armor, and then Curio's box for the armor and resist, just to try to get these numbers a little higher. They don't have to be positive. If you can get them positive, great, but really just get as much as you can. Eventually you're gonna get to the point where no matter what you do, they're not gonna be positive. Alright, it is boss time. We still have our regeneration and we have our little protection buff. But we should be doing tons of damage. Yeah. And we got an evasion item, so very cool. I'm all about evasion items. Apothecary item. Okay, not as about the apothecary items. Alright, so that was a pretty clean Act 1. We didn't kill everything, but it looks like we picked up enough gold and all that kind of stuff. We should be able to keep kind of cruising just like this. The extra movement speed on the Ranger should really come in handy. So I am trying to focus mini bosses when they are on the screen, even if there's a big group of enemies, because they'll probably die to like one hit of my rain of arrows. Ooh, I do not remember how to do that one. This is gonna be interesting, guys. I think the plan is to go down the middle here. Did that do anything? Ooh, that made it really weird. Alright, let's go back. And I think maybe this way. Yeah, that way, okay. I could have maybe figured that out, but man. Whatever, it worked out. Alright, another monolith. Alright, we have incredible strength now. The triple monolith power. So much power. I'm gonna try to carry at least the damage and the protection to the boss. Just to kind of cheese it that much easier. So I'm not gonna pick up anything unless it's like really interesting. I see a chest up here, so that's something I would consider really interesting, even though at this rate it's probably gonna be a diamond. But it is what it is. Maybe that's why I don't need to pick up as much gold. I've been finding so many diamonds. Oh god. Either way, let's see. We got a lucky charm, so we have all the luck items now. Still 2 crit items to get, but our luck is at 12. We don't have all of them attuned. We don't have the hat attuned, or that would be insane right now. But you can see some of these crits. I've already seen some 20k, 28k crits here. So we're going to be doing some crazy damage. Yeah, those numbers are absolutely insane. 4. 3 diamonds, 1 ore. Alright, well, this is going to be a very realistic run. Definitely can't say this was like a super lucky run or anything like that. We are definitely getting completely shafted on items. As far as the sheer number of items. Gotten some good items still, but I mean, you get basically, I don't know. If you get however many items I have, you're destined to have a couple good ones. So here we go. Seal of Souls is like a snap pick. It's 50% more damage for each percent mana missing. I'm basically always missing all my mana, so that's gonna be great here. Guess I want to go for the Combo Nova. That could be good. But let me see what else. I can set up for the Markhams later. That's kind of a long-term investment. Let's try that. And I could either go... Well, I don't even have 1 sphere, so I'm actually going to go for the Cowl just to reduce magic damage, because my damage has been great. It's really going to be what kind of dumb stuff I do to die and lose my current advantage. So, going to err on the side of defense. There's Sphere of Time, which is actually a pretty good one, because we'll stay in combo longer, which is, when we're not in combo, we're dealing 50% less damage. When we're in combo, we're dealing 100% more damage, so very nice. I definitely like seeing the Sphere of Time. That looked like it was a crack, but it actually ended up not being a crack, so I'm just wasting time on my buffs for no reason. But there could have been an item, you know? And we got into combo instantly and killed him right after instantly. Alright, we also just grabbed a Scarab of Protection. So now when my Incendiary Demise burns me, it's going to be shooting these poison darts everywhere and just dealing, in general, a lot of damage everywhere. Gotta love playing the Ranger. Gotta say, my top classes have to be Ranger, Thief, and Sorcerer. And I think it covers like all the main archetypes too. Like I have a melee character, that'd be a range character, and then also like a spellcaster. I guess technically the sorcerer and the ranger are range characters, but they're like different because one's actually a caster. After that, I'm not sure what would be my 4th favorite. I mean, I could say Paladin just because he's OP, but I don't really find him that much fun. He's just kind of... And he's not even really overpowered. He's just really easy to play. And you don't really ever get punished or anything like that. Whereas like the thief can really get punished, but I find him super rewarding when you play him correctly. Alright, so we can get out of here. We grabbed Fortuneous Events. I don't think I can save any of these besides maybe the luck for the last boss, so we'll just try to save the luck, which will help our crits and getting a combo. All that fun stuff. Hey, so you people that are still watching at this point, if you have ideas for videos, guides, or runs you want to see, whatever, let me know. I got some more games I'm gonna play in the pipeline, but I'm still very much interested in Hammerwatch and, you know, completing guides and finishing the series and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys have any input, or if you have input on like how to make these videos more enjoyable, I'm not super good at editing, but doesn't mean that I won't try. And yeah, I don't really know what I could edit in these videos, so that's also another issue. I feel like just throwing up a full run kind of makes a lot of sense, and as long as I'm not just being completely silent, hopefully it's somewhat entertaining slash educational. Anyway, I want to get some feedback from you guys. What do you think? What do you want to see? All of that. But yeah, we do have some other games in the works. I got gifted a game from the publisher of Hammerwatch. Here's a Hammerwatch. I got gifted the actual Hammerwatch game, so I guess this will be kind of an official secret announcement for anyone that's actually watching at this point, that I'll be, you know, starting that game at some point. Doing like a little playthrough like this. New profile, all that stuff, learning the game. I really know nothing about the game, like very little. I know the same characters, kind of the same idea, but it's like more of an RPG game and potentially way harder. Not really sure. Anyway, that's some stuff. God, just walking over traps with evasion is such a nice feeling. Even when you mess up, you're just like, oh, okay. I guess I just don't die. Amazing. Interest Garb, nice. Take the extra effective health. Very good. I didn't announce it, but I got the monolith buff that gives me extra XP. So I should be able to go even faster and get these levels much quicker. We're already up to 32, so we only have 3 levels to go. And we hit the cap again. Alright, we do have our shop. So we did find the fancy plume, so we have extra options. I'm going to go with the Talisman of Decay because I want to just do more damage. I think I'm also going to go with the Sturdy Belt for the armor and extra HP. And then I'm going to go for the Wizard Wand to have the +2 magic damage on my primary. I don't really care about the Construct Book or the Book of Enlightenment because I do have the Monolith. And then Firm Buckler, it's not as good as the Cowl because the Cowl blocks magic damage. And then Stiletto, most of my damage is going to be magic, so I don't really care about that. Another Apothecary's item. Oh, and a Curios from the mini-boss. I'll take that. Sounds awesome. So I'm just going to go around, clear out the rest of these enemies, especially the mini-bosses. Try to get as much XP off this level as possible, but I really don't want to, like, sacrifice a floor of XP for a couple extra enemies on this. Also wanted to, you know, double-check those, make sure there's no, whatever, secrets or extra chest or whatnot. Alright, let's see if we can just like murder this guy. Looks pretty good. We did get hit by his little spikes, but I think it's okay. Rush to that guy. And that guy got away, but we were able to kill the statue. And we got Wand of Spell Piercing and Sphere of Life. So that was not with, that was without the other monolith buffs. I was just with luck in my regular starting stats and getting kind of shafted on a couple items, so doing a lot of damage for my gear. Those crits and crit bonus and all that is really paying off. Alright, I see a secret over there. I'm gonna check down here just to see if there's anything before I continue going. We do have a book, and I see a couple portals, a couple buttons. There's so much stuff for me to interact with over here. Let's jump through that. We stayed in the south region, so that's cool. I was thinking I was gonna have to backtrack, but ended up not having to. I guess I'm gonna grab this now, because I most likely will have to backtrack right after this. So this pushed me on the right-hand side of the map. Amulet of Vengeance, okay. That's going to, actually proc off of my Incendiary Demise, so that's another way I can get into combo, in case I'm just failing to get into combo for whatever reason. Alright, gonna kind of wait out those little projectiles. See what else we got. Spiked boots. I'll give it the old on this character. Another monolith. We're finding so many monoliths. Well, gear's good and all, but monoliths can also carry, so not bad at all. Sphere of Warriors. Kind of sad for a silver chest. You really want to proc and get that rare item, but a sphere that lets you kill less things get into combo, I guess can be good, but most likely we're going to always be getting into combo just from crit and luck at this point. Kind of have so much crit and luck, it doesn't... We're gonna hit that RNG like way earlier than killing like 5 or 10 things or whatever it is. I think it's 8 actually. We're gonna hit the 5% with Phonetic Eruption way sooner. Alright, that looks very deadly, so I'm trying not to rush in. I'm just kind of going around, clearing a little bit at a time. Seeing what all we have in store. We did find the exit. There's nothing really interesting down there, just some ghosts and wisp. Try to sidestep those guys. Do need to continue to look out for buttons just to make sure I don't miss the shop. Shop is super important here because this is when you start getting blue items too, I believe. Okay. Nice blue item from that, I'll take it. And I'm not too afraid of ghosts, it's mainly just the wisp, and I'm not even sure how afraid of them I should be, because I do have some evasion, but kind of a better safe than sorry scenario. Just attacking those guys to get the extra leech off of them. And it looks like we've explored the whole map, so unless I see a button as I'm going for the exit, I think we're good to leave. So off to the 3rd floor. Keep my Sundering Strikes. I can probably use a little bit of it on the boss. I want to clear out most of these guys before I fight this trap, because I just don't want to get blasted by the projectiles the whole time while I'm doing it. Ooh, an old map, so that'll speed things up a little bit. So let's see what we got here. We have an anvil, that's cool. We have a little bit of ore. 2 portals, a book, and a shop. Okay, 2 portals, book, shop, anvil. Alright, I'm going to go to the shop first. Again, we do still have the XP buff, but it's going to be most effective in the next area. I'm just going to go ahead and say I want the Assassin's Dagger just to have, even more crit. If we look at my crit now, I'm at 54% with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instances of crit. So we can see, was it septillion? No, what is it called when you have 7 crits? Single, double, triple, quad, pent, sextacrit, septicrit, octacrit, nondacrit, I don't know. and then like deck a crit or something. Anyway, if you guys know, let me know, but I don't really remember. Alright, so I'm gonna go Markham Stone, hit that 3-piece. That is what we kind of set up for. I'm also going to do bomb pouch seems okay. Probably shield breaker. Get the rare item out of the pool, and it's a pretty good item. Could go stinger for even more damage. Could go boot of speed for some utility. I think I will go stinger. It's not going to be my main damage. I'll show you. If you look at the stats, my damage, magic damage is almost double my physical damage. So even though it increases my physical damage by 20%, because I'm ignoring 20% armor, I guess that's not technically how it works, but it's increasing a third of my damage by, you know, less than 20% basically. So it's not super great, but it seems better than anything else. And another Markham's item. I didn't actually see which one that was. I think it might have been the amulet. Yes, it was the omelet. So yeah, we have the omelet now. I'm just kind of going around. We do have this portal here. I'm gonna go ahead and detour and grab this. Markham's omelet. Man, I'm trying to say it wrong and I'm almost correcting myself. Oh, another secret. Alright, let's backtrack again. Blowgun. Blowgun out of a gold chest, getting a green item. That's super sad. Isn't it like 20% chance for epic, 20 for green, and then 60 for the other? Or it might be broken down slightly different, but you have the highest chance of getting a blue. Maybe it's 30, 30, 40? No, that doesn't seem right. I forget. Either way, I think it's going to be boss time. We did all the objectives on the map. We still have a little bit of monolith buffs. There may not be a time in this run where I don't have a monolith buff on me. Of some kind. I'm going to play from range this time. I could probably tank him pretty easily, but it just seems kind of smart to be further away from him in this case. I do struggle with confusion sometimes, so I want to make sure that, you know, I don't get hit by the orbs as well. Which I have enough damage that I should be able to phase him pretty quickly without having to really worry about it. Where he really gets a lot of orb shots off. Yeah, okay, so the orbs I'm talking about are the ones that spin around because those are the ones that are going to confuse me. And I think I want to approach him from the opposite side this time because he's kind of pushing me close to the wall. I don't want to get pincered in to where I'm like against the wall and the orbs are going that way, but he's like right here, and then I have to go this way and I'm gonna get confused because I'm gonna get pincered in between these pillars. So I'm gonna avoid that. Just see if we can continue to blow him up. I want to be close enough that I'm hitting with Kyra and my divine hammer. So that's why I'm not standing like at full max range, because I mean I could shoot like almost at the edge from the center. So I'm standing a little closer than you would think to stand. You normally just stand at max range, but I want to hit him with all the additional damage to try to phase him even faster. Alright, let's go back to where we were. There we go. Now the last phase. So again, my only damage buffs, I guess, are luck and the Sundering Strikes, which shouldn't be that crazy. I do have a lot of crit and a lot of luck, so we might be approaching like 100% average crit, but I'm going to be often getting almost always that one crit, you know, because that's what the average means. You have the average almost 100% chance to get at least one crit, but then after that I'm most likely hitting at least double and triple crits fairly regularly. So we also picked up Armor of Kings, so now we're in the positives for our armor, which I guess we were slightly before, unless this is attuned, which it isn't. We also picked up a Blood Dagger, which isn't a big deal here, but it's something. We also hit level 35. Wait, my cap is level 40. I've skipped an NG on this character. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just noticed it. So I should have more attunements, but I don't, just because I am bad at this game sometimes and I skip NGs, which I guess is the opposite of being bad, but I I was having a huge issue like remembering, is it the number that you see on your sheet or is it one higher? So I would look at this and say, okay, NG4, does that mean I've completed NG4 or I need to go complete NG4? It means you need to go complete NG4. You've already completed NG3. Alright, so I'm trying to go around as fast as possible because I still have the XP buff, and this is where a lot of the XP is going to come from. So trying to squish all these undead people as fast as possible without, you know, killing myself. Fortunate events. Alright, so we lost the luck and we got a new luck? I wasn't actually paying attention. That must have been the case. I must have just lost it too. Because you can't get the buff if you already have it. Alright, can I just evade? I think I can. Yeah, I can just evade through. So that's pretty cool. And that's without, like, generation. Sorry, that's without vigorous regeneration or without the protective powers. So it's pretty decent. I have a little bit of experience. Oh, well, experience from the imp. And I have a little bit of the experience buff left for the second floor. So I'm going to try to kill as much as possible and just continue to zoom. So I think I'll actually come back for this gold chest because I want to just kill things. And there's like 3 enemies over there. It's not enough to get me the levels I'm looking for. So that was 1 level. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Where's all the enemies? Okay, there's a lot of enemies on the other side. There's actually an ace key over here. Weird. Alright, so I've almost killed everything. Like, there's a lot of stragglers. But I've almost killed everything except for this huge group over there. Ooh, an item. Nice, I'll come back for that as well. Saw a crack in the wall. Need to go collect that. Ooh, 2 more items. Nice. So we're getting lots of items from this. Our RNG is switching. Alright, let's see if we have enough for what we need to do. Penance of Penance is going to give me an extra 50% because I'm using Incendiary Demise, so I'm going to pick that up. I'm also going to go for the Bracers of Quickness because just the faster I can get these arrows out, the more damage I can do. That's just a pretty unique effect. And then outside of that, these items are kind of garbo. Cape of the Flame Walker isn't going to do much for me here, neither does the figurine, so I think Stormcaller is going to be my best bet. I'm already attacking with my primary, so it's just kind of free damage tacked on. Even though it doesn't scale off of that. It scales off skill power because it's an item. So we pick up Gloves of Warding. I'm gonna go up here. Get Cloak of Many Pockets. It's interesting because it was in the shop, but I didn't buy it, and then it gave it to me anyway. We get the Monster Manual Aberrations, we get Rapid Blows. Come up here, get the Sphere of Time. Alright, we got a couple more mini bosses. I'm gonna go back and get that gold chest. I still have my XP buff. So I rushed, but it actually didn't seem to actually matter. And we made it to 38. We'll make it to 39 this run, that's for sure. Another King's item. So does that bring me up to 3? No, I'm still at 2. So I have the armor and the scepter now. Looking to see if I can get at least 3. I have 4 pieces of Markham, so that's pretty nice. Okay, I see 2 silver chests to go after, a gold chest up there. So we got some pretty decent things still to grab. Reinforced gloves. Okay. What else we got here? Essence collector. That's just the damage one, right? It doesn't give me XP. That would have been kind of sad. Kill the final, like, undead enemies in this game. And then right after you find the XP item. But, you know, that's showbiz, baby. Alright, so running around on the Ranger. Let's finish this out. Still have the XP buff. Amazing. Also, another secret. So as much as I've been shafted earlier with these items, kind of getting showered with them now. I don't actually need anything over there. There's no chance of having imps or secrets because they're all little set pieces. There's nothing really changes with them. And I've explained in like some of the other videos, but just in case you're watching this one, not the other ones, I'm not picking up gold and whatnot because I'm not leveling up my statues and I just don't really care. So yeah, I'm only picking up the gold that's like convenient, and the same goes with the ore. So it's just basically enough ore to allow me to craft stuff at the forge, and I do not go out of my way at all to even get that amount. And then the gold, I usually find some other way to cheese the gold. If it's with the Midas stones where I just keep killing, or I randomly find gold fever and my pet picks up some gold for me. Yeah. Ooh, look at all these gold diamonds though. Gold diamonds are worth it. That's going to be a lot of money to bring back to town. And I've always had enough money to just continuously roll the shop and continue to play characters because I'm not focused on trying to convert to ore or anything like that to, you know, level up statues. If I do get to the point where I need to level up statues, I'm just going to do some ore runs. If you haven't checked that out, they're on the channel somewhere. I would just look through the playlist. There's like a guides playlist, and it's in there. Which, I mean, we have the new profile series is in a playlist, and then we have each separate class in its own playlist. So if you want to watch the whole series, or you just want to, you know, watch me beat specific NG levels or die, I don't always beat them. Alright, so we do have a forge. We're just talking about the forge. I'm trying to think of what I want. I could go for the last Markham's item. I could go for a King's item. King's item seems really good actually. 44 ore. Duelist edge, I'm at 2 items. That would be the 3rd. Markham's could get the 5th. But it's the Markham's 1, so that's kind of eh. Could just go for defensive stuff. I'm just gonna go for the amulet. It's like defensive and offensive at the same time because I hit the 25 attack and skill speed, so we have so much skill speed and attack speed. We have 20% from Cairo, we have 10% from the Bracers of Quickness, now we have another 25% from the King set. We get 2 more King's items, which is highly doubtful because there's 1 Ace chest left and 1 plunger. It's probably just not gonna happen. Alright, plunger, what do we get here? Ring of Transmutation. Alright, not the worst thing in the world. So I could go around killing more things, but I don't think I can level off of that. And also I have some monolith buffs, so I want to use those against the boss. Because I have a damage one, and I have a luck one, which is sort of damage, but it's also defense because of all my evasion. Yeah. It's just going to be very nice to use these. No reason not to. If I was really worried about gold, I could log over, go into the town. I have some gold in my town. I could convert that to ore in my town, and then I'll get taxed less. But I'm not doing that. I just don't want to slow down the video or anything like that. But it is a thing you can do. And there we go. We crushed him. I'm curious to see what my highest crit was, because I had so much crit and so much luck. So we ended up doing 51 million damage, 18, almost 19 was physical, which actually increased the ratio. And then magic damage was 32. Max damage dealt was 64,000. So that's probably the highest crit I did. However many crits that is, that's probably like 5. Max damage taken was 90, so we were never in any danger. Best combo 930. Almost there. And the run took 29 minutes. We could crush some ranger runs if we wanted. We just spend a couple hours and we'd be at NG10 pretty quickly. And we got 86 skill stars because we leveled up 9 times. So let's attune some items. And yeah, so Evasion, crit, and luck are like my big ones, so we're going to do some luck here. I don't know if I'm going to do the other evasion item quite yet because green and common items are just so much cheaper to do. I think I just want quantity and quality over just the rare quality, if that makes sense. So I'm probably just going to go all the way. Yeah, let's go all the way to the bottom and see what we can get here. So we have a lot to go. I'm just going to do... I had so much damage, I should just go defense, right? So this is kind of what I've done in some of the other videos. Anything that says armor, I'm grabbing it. Specifically, I would take resist first, but I know I have enough for all the resist items in here. It's only the amulet, so I'm just kind of looking at things with armor. Mail of Thorns is very little armor, so I'm skipping that for now. Heavy Gauntlets is an armor. Great Helm, 7 armor up to 14. It's like an extra full plate mail. I also do disarm items first. This is armor and resist. Let's do that one. Chainmail's 5 armor. Let's go up to 10 armor. Also going to do amulet of resistance. So now we still have 53 stars. Let's see what else we want to do. Damage, that could just be plus 50 damage. I think I might do the Robe or Archmagi. It almost makes it where there's a second Amulet of Kings that I can find in my run, which just really helps out. Full plate mail from 15 armor to 30. So this actually acts as a second thing of Kings. Armor of Kings, another Curios case. Let's upgrade that. So now it's going to give me 8 armor and resist. Pretty good. Braces of Quickness is high up there as far as damage goes. And I think... yeah, alright. So now I'm just going to go and do kind of damage and HP, because we've already done basically all the armor and all the resist. So flat damage is basically the best damage you can get. But I'm going to start out with HP. So Sturdy Belt going up to 15 HP. 15 HP will go up to 30. I guess I'm going to take the boost for utility just to make my runs that much faster. Pamphlet Undead. There's so many undead, so I'm going to grab that. There's so many beasts, I'm going to grab that. The XP will make it to where I don't have to kill as much. And I'm also going to grab the other boots for the utility. I'm going to grab the heavy gauntlets for the extra HP. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? I guess I'll be consistent and get the extra XP with the book. And then we're looking at one more. So now I would look at doing flat. So it's going to be probably between Wizard's Wand and Spiked Flail. There's also one other contender with the Glowing Staff. This gives you +1 magic damage on attack and 5 skill power. Skill power does do something with the rain of arrows, but 2 magic damage, and that scales. Most of my stuff is magic damage. I'm going to prioritize getting magic penetration. Is better to me than the +3 physical damage, so I'm going to go and make this into 4 magic damage versus the 6 physical damage. I think that's better, but it's kind of hard to say. They're probably pretty even, but if I'm eventually this will change too. I'll be switching out of Blessing of Mind and going for Blessing of Intellect. Is that the name of it? Blessing of Intellect, and I'll ignore enemy resist because I do more magic damage than physical damage. Anyway, that's the run. This is NG+4 on the Ranger. Very quick run. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember all the stuff I was talking about earlier if you were watching. Leave all that stuff down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.